Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you guys doing?
All good. How are you doing?
I've had better days, but I've had worse days. So I kind of wanted to start this out as a little bit of a prayer for dreaming.
Yes.
So you'd think I would remember, but I had forgotten who the patron saint of burns was. You'd think I would know with having an uncle that was burned so badly years ago. But it's actually St. John the Apostle. So I have a little bit of a background thing that I want to read, and then I'm going to read the prayer card, and we're going to start off this way. St. John, the son of Zebedee and the brother of St. James the Great, was called to be an apostle by our Lord. He was the only one of 12 who did not forsake the Savior in the hour of his passion. St. John stood faithfully at the cross when Jesus made him the guardian of his mother. During the era of the new church, he preached in Jerusalem at Ephesus. He was, with the other apostles, taken prisoner and scourged by the Jews, and in the year 95, under the Emperor Domitian, was thrown into a vessel of boiling oil. Having endured his torture without burns or injury, he was then banished to the island of Patmos for a year. He died at Ephesus in 101 and is credited with the authorship of 3 epistles, 1 gospel, and the book of Revelation. St. John is recognized today as the patron of those suffering from burns. His feast day is December 27th. St. John the Apostle, pray for us. So here is the prayer to St. John the Apostle. I have to zoom it up so I can read it, I guess. O glorious St. John, you were so loved by Jesus that you merited to rest your head upon his breast and to be left in his place as a son to Mary. Obtain for us an ardent love for Jesus and Mary. Let me be united with them now on earth and forever after in heaven. Please be next to me when I'm in pain. By your intercession, ask God to help dreaming heal from her burns. Grant her serenity and patience to endure the pain her burns are inflicting upon her. Amen.
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 Okay, so obviously that's the first thing we're going to talk about is the fact that, yes, she has been burned. She was in a house fire, and yes, everybody is praying for her. And I would like to say that everybody who is trying to find out anything else really needs to stop. I have heard that there are people breaking HIPAA laws, that there are people trying to track her down, her family down, her husband down, and I can't even understand why. Why? Because what? You want to get the first scoop on your YouTube channel? This isn't YouTube. This is somebody's life. And people really need to, kind of think about that. I don't know what people are thinking. And then we have, people who have treated her very poorly recently, acting like they all care about what's going on with her now. I don't really understand that. And so it is going to fall into some of the things that I'm going to talk about today, because some of those people have done some things to me. I'm going to clear them up. I'm not going to go on about it, hopefully not too much. But I do know that people don't know what's going on. There are people that are on this channel that are not in Discord. And So hopefully I can clear things up for those people and they can make their, decision as to what they think is right and not. But I do not encourage anyone to go digging information on anybody. I don't care for what reason. This is YouTube. And
Yeah.
yes, people have friendships on YouTube. And yes, people become friends and maybe their personal life, but that's up to them. That's not up to YouTubers or people trying to get the scoop for their YouTube, person they worship as a YouTuber. This is ridiculous. And where is your, humanity? And you're going to act like you care about this person? No, you don't care about this person if you're acting like a crazy fool. It's ridiculous.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so I'm
you're so
before
right.
I get
You're
before
so
I get
right.
going too much, I do want to say hi to everybody who's come in here. So let me scroll back. Hi, Ilva, Margot, Tracy, Janelle Keene, True Crime Curator, Ivy Lynn,
Hi
What
guys.
Big Eyes, Nana of 14, Kaz, Bat. She says, keep your arms inside the vehicle at all times. Yes, because you never know where we're going. Dazed and Confused, Potter 64. Let's see, Soul Sister, Sakura Girl, Helen Eleni, Sunflower Brown, My Crazy Life, Tracy, Mrs. Kahuna, Eminem Mama, which of course she's on panel, so is Lupilisa.
Hello.
April Sunset. Let's see, Lapdog, Devils, Mr. Shannonite, Karen Lynn, juror number 4, I'm not a hacker, Trish B. I think I've gotten everybody so far. And ooh la la. Hi. So, I have been thinking ever since Sunday, I think, as to what I wanted to do. And I've changed my mind a couple of times about this live. And I know I usually rant on Tuesday, so I kind of needed to go along that thought process. And I do have a lot of things that I could rant about. But I think for me, more this is clearing up things and explaining to people maybe how to act, because I don't think that people, well, at least they're not acting like they know how to act. So, I know that some of you, many of you maybe, know that last week there was a live where evidently somebody was calling me to come up on panel and clear some things up and prove some things that didn't exist. And knowing full well that I was at work. Yes, YouTube is not my life. As a matter of fact, Discord isn't even my life, even though I spend a lot more time with Discord than I do YouTube. I have a job and a family and a life outside of this. This is something I do because I enjoy it. Not because I want to make money or, I need to have, 500 million followers or some crazy thing like that. That's not why I'm here. So I want to clear up what happened because I did not watch that live. One, I don't have time for that kind of crap. And 2, maybe if I'd had the opportunity to get up and they would have done it when I was not at work, maybe I would have gone up and said something. But I actually private messaged the person and I said, hey, hon, I heard something happened today. Are you doing okay? Because at this point, I hadn't heard a lot about what was said, but I did hear some things that were said. And I wanted to give her an opportunity to respond to me. And she said back to me, you heard right, hon. I have had some people come to me and told me things that were going on in Discord about myself and my mods and channel. I believe if nothing was going on, then why was we not allowed in your Tiger Purrs group? And now to see we have been removed from Discord, that just cements what I have been told. If there was nothing to hide, then proof with an F, I just want to clarify that I'm reading it right. To me, that what I have been told is wrong. I was very disappointed in what I heard. So please understand it was not a direct attack on you, but on what was being said. If you can show me that nothing has been said, then please show me and I will retract what I have said. XXX. Also, the thing with Jan and dreaming was resolved. Not so sure why dreaming is going around and not telling the whole truth. Again, can you show me the proof of dreaming so-called letter from Jan XXX? I would just say to watch dreaming. She's very quick to jump ship whenever it suits her. Just one thing, have you noticed that there is any trouble dreaming seems to be in the middle of it? Just a thought, XXX. Now, I want to remind everybody that this message was sent before, things happened with dreaming. But let's just say she, certainly wasn't on loving terms with her at that moment. So here I sent a message back, and it was so long that it had to send it in a text format. So I have to wait for it to load, evidently. Let's see. Oh, I guess I have to download it and open it. Okay. So, of course, I called her by name and I put a comma and I said, I'm going to try to be as clear and concise as possible and yet let you know how I see things. 1, I offered my channel to you to share your truth because I knew you wanted to keep the drama off your channel. 2, when I created the rant room, we did allow you and your mods into that room because we wanted you to have the opportunity to vent with everyone else. This is something I freely offered to you knowing you had your own Slack to do this in. 3, you sent me one message while I was asleep asking about the rant room. And now in brackets, I put not tiger purse, comma, I will chalk that up to you not remembering. And by the time I was done with work, I had forgotten about the message and it got lost in the shuffle. You never messaged me again about it, and neither did any of your mods. 4, you want me to show you proof of something you say exists that I do not know exists. It is impossible to prove a negative. You can only prove something that is a positive. I would have actually entertained your idea if you had shown me proof that the message ever existed. Again, I point out that you did not bring this to me. Robin did, however, go on to Tammy's channel and ask about it in a public live chat. 5, I have to wonder why you are so concerned about not being in a private room on my server when you have your own channel and Slack to vent all you like. 6, the reason you and your mods were removed from the room was not because we were talking about you. It was because of the vile and nasty message that Jan sent to Dreaming. Dreaming feeling safe in the rant room was more important to me than you being there because you have your own place to be. 7, I do not respond to blackmail. I will not be allowing you back in or proving anything to you. What you think or do does not matter to me. I do not even know what exactly you said in your video as I have not listened to it. You have every right to speak your mind, but that does not mean I have to go along with what you expected to happen. In closing, I am a bit disappointed that you never came to me privately to address these issues. I do believe this was the very thing you were upset with Carolyn about. Please know I am not upset, but I am not interested in working this out with you. I wish you well with whatever it is you are trying to do with your channel. Now, the response I received back, fair enough, Kim, you have your reasons. I will move on and up from this. I don't need people like Dreaming in my life as they are liars, and you are more than welcome to keep them by your side. Many thanks. So, Now, Lisa, I know that's the first time you've heard about this because you've been missing in action. But, yeah, I don't think that really sounds like somebody who should be now joining on the bandwagon of, oh, poor dreaming, right? It really makes me mad. It really, really makes me mad. Mrs. Kahuna, there was no live on Friday. I tried to stream some of the drive that we had on Friday. I'm trying to go back through. Once again, burden of proof. Let's see. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss any messages here.
I'm just
yes, Sunflower Brown, burden of proof lies with the person making the positive claim. I agree. April Sunset, oh dear, such a mess after all support given to her. That's just it, right? So all I did was I gave her a place to say what she wanted. I mean, everybody's been through a whole bunch of mess of crap, right? And
yeah.
you try to do something nice for people, and this is what happens. I'm okay with it because I knew that was a risk I was taking. But the thing that makes me mad is don't then get up on your channel and say, oh, we feel bad for dreaming. Or then start to, I heard, now, once again, I have not watched this. But if this was going on, shame on you, and more than shame on you. I would really cuss you out if I was that kind of person on my channel. But trying to figure out a diagnosis, right? No, it doesn't matter what happened or what her ailments are. That's private information. Nobody needs to be speculating or calling hospitals or calling fire departments or any other kind of craziness. If you're her friend, you'll find out, right? Like she is not in a position to talk to anybody, to message with anybody or anything. She doesn't half know what's going on, I'm sure. Hi, Augie. It's okay that you're late. Hi, Lavender Flower. Hi, Laura B. She has a right to be mad at someone and then feel bad that the person is in the hospital. Really? I don't think it's being mad when you're calling somebody a liar. And you're spreading that in private messages to other people because that's what she did to me. However, you are entitled to your opinion. Mrs. Kahuna says, "Well, oh my God, what is wrong with people? Madness." Yes, yes. And if that wasn't bad enough, there's another channel where people are kicked her out, right? Kicked her out. And then acting like they're all caring about her. And then I have people that are really mad and coming to me and telling me that actually it seems like they care more about her dog than her. And
that's what makes me the maddest.
And then I have some information from somebody else's private area where they're talking about driving to the hospital. Because it says, I'm going to read you what it says. I'm not going to say names because I really don't, want to cause that kind of problem. But it says, I was thinking of dreaming when I drove through her town the other day. I am going to be going through there again on Friday or Saturday. I can stop by and see her if visitors are allowed, and we can find out where she is. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? And then there's a response to that where they actually say she's not in this town. She's away from there and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, really? Why?
Can I just say, I think you might have misunderstood Laura B. I think she's concerned that you've misunderstood her.
What?
Laura B, I think you might have misunderstood what she was saying. And she's just typing saying, I think.
Yeah, no, she's not mad at dreaming. No, she's talking bad about Dreaming behind Dreaming's back. And no, she's calling her a liar. That's not being mad at her. And she's blaming her. She's blaming her for what happened on that other channel. So let's be fair. It's not that she's mad at Dreaming and then acting like she cares.
But that's what makes me angry.
It's that in private conversations, she has, it's not okay. Don't get up on your channel and purport to all of your, subscribers and people that watch you that, oh, I'm this wonderful person because I feel bad for her, but then you're doing all this shady shit behind the scenes. I'm really tired of it. And it's causing me a lot of wasted time. Why? Because all of that information is coming back to me by various methods. And then there's people taking shit from here to there to everywhere, right? And then you try to deal with that by what? Removing people from your environment to keep your people safe, right? And then they go off the rails. I don't get it. I really don't. Why can't we all just act like human beings?
I agree. Absolutely. It's so frustrating.
I mean,
So
I don't care
frustrating.
who likes who or anything. Right now, the thing that's most important is we have somebody that's very sick and hurt in the hospital. And everybody else is too worried about one-upping and who can get the most information out on their channel the fastest. I could have beat everybody to the punch. I had the information. I could have gone live at that moment. I didn't. Because that's not what this is about.
Are you looking at chat? Can you have a look at chat?
I'm looking at chat.
Mm.
My mods, you're a mod. You can remove people. That's up to you. I can't remove people while I'm in StreamYard. Ilva says, leave her husband alone too. If you talk to him, keep it to yourself and do not share it with a channel Dreaming doesn't belong to. Just stop. Okay, Sally Ann, I never said that you tried to find where she was. I was very clear that I was talking about a different channel. I just don't understand what people are thinking. There are HIPAA laws in this country. You can't just talk about people's medical issues. You just can't do it. And let me tell you, there is a very possibility that, when they get done dealing with all that stuff, they could get pissed off enough to start suing people because of it, and they will win, and they will have every right to do it. Why is nobody thinking about that? Why does nobody care about them enough to leave them the hell alone? I mean, why would they want some stranger showing up at the damn hospital? They don't even know who the flip they are.
Absolutely.
They're going through enough right now. I mean,
Exactly.
I can't even imagine. I just can't.
Well, right, because you're dealing with, the house, you're dealing with a, person who's injured. I mean, come on. They don't need YouTube drama walking into the damn hospital.
No.
Leave
Don't they have
your
enough
YouTube shit on YouTube.
They have enough pain and suffering. Period.
Yes.
They don't need anything on top of it.
Exactly. Particularly people they don't know. People that are it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. This is going on and happening. It's wrong. The whole thing is wrong. Oh, it's just horrible.
Hi, Sagacious. Who else did I miss? Hi, Crazy Life. Hi, Karen Lynn. Yeah, HIPAA laws are real. And let me tell you, the state that she is in, they are extremely strict about them. And let me tell you, if you don't think people are sifting through your damn videos, they are. And they are willing to clip and save. Trust me. Mr. Roger Rabbit, anyone who wants a copy of HIPAA, I can send it to you. Kim is correct. You legally can be held accountable for disclosing other people's health details. It's ridiculous. And then it was, oh, let's go find out which article. Oh, I got this article. Oh, I got this article. Really? For Pete's sake.
Do you know what I'm concerned about? I'm concerned that a channel that basically had nothing to do with this person for a very long time, all of a sudden wants to know all about them. That concerns me. That concerns me. There's something wrong there. Absolutely something wrong there. That all of a sudden they want to know everything that's going on, want to know
right
where she is.
And I was actually I was actually not planning on talking about her at all on my channel.
Yeah.
However, I realized there are people not in the Discord, so they might not know, that maybe do not watch that one other channel that I will not mention. And then, you know, finding out that they're getting so detailed about what they're talking about, it's ridiculous. I at what point do you think about being a decent human being and stop?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what to say to them to make them to stop. Hopefully they've stopped, but have they already dug too far?
Who knows? That's the thing. That's the thing. But that does concern me.
Lapdog's right. We need to be praying. That's why I started out with a prayer. And here's the thing. I am going to coordinate saying the rosary in the Discord at some point this week. I have not worked out that time yet. I will put the announcement in Discord when I figure out when I have time to do it. Because if we say a whole rosary, it takes at least 40 minutes.
I can do the Hail Mary with you if you like. I can do that.
Uh-oh. I feel like Flutter Mouse House is saying, like, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. I just kind of heard that voice come out in my head.
Me?
You know, I tell everybody, don't piss off my mods. I don't have to remove people. My mods will do it. They have free reign to do what they want.
Some of us has fast fingers, though. That's all I have to say.
Yes, and you have people not chatting with fast fingers too, because they're just watching and doing.
Oh, Laurie, I love you.
It's like a 6-year.
Heather says, yes,
here.
family is pissed off, and I'm begging, please stop. Leave my friend alone. Well, Heather, I'm trying to get it out there in a bigger voice and maybe to more people because I am sick and tired of it. I don't even know what kind of person thinks that it's okay to do that. That thinks that it's okay to randomly, what are you going to do? Randomly drive to hospitals and walk in and walk to every flipping room to see if you find this person? Come on. COVID's going on right now. Do you honestly think you're going to be able to do that on top of everything else?
Do you know what? The main thing about this is that there's a channel, I'm not going to mention the channel, but a channel that basically completely alienated her. Totally,
right.
Literally, and they are now the one that is going, oh, this is terrible, we're doing it, and that really gets me is that they were horrible to her, really horrible, alienated her, pushed her away, and now all of a sudden something's happened and they're grasping onto this in a horrible way. This is not a good thing to be grasping onto, but that's what they've done, and that irritates me. That really disturbs me that that's what they're doing. and it's for views. It's for views. It's for clicks, and I don't like that. That's not a good thing. That is not a good thing. Not when this is so tragic and something that is affecting lives. That's not. That really upsets me. It really upsets me a lot that this is what's happening.
Well, as you can tell, I'm pretty pissed off.
Yeah, absolutely. We all are. We all are. It's not right. It's not right that that's happening. And it's not real. What they're doing is not real because of the
Hang
fact
on a
that they
second.
actually alienate.
Totally fed up. I asked a question I want to answer before it's girls past. Do you have to be Catholic to say the rosary? No, anybody can say the rosary. You do not have to be Catholic.
Yeah, no, of
It is
course.
not a requirement to be Catholic to say the rosary. There's actually a lot of non-Catholics that say the rosary. Brenda Philibom says, Dreaming had her heart broken over and over. Yes, she did. And all she wanted to do was have a place to belong. And people kept kicking her to the curb.
What's going on with Baxter? What's happening with Baxter?
I don't know.
I took care of it.
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
you could probably view it. Can't you view it if you want to?
I don't know. No, I can't. No.
That's all right. Anything can be undone if, the
Yeah.
head tiger feels fit.
Yeah, no, I'm sure you've done absolutely the right thing. I'm sure you have.
Oh, look who just showed up.
Mila.
Oh, no. One further there, Lisa.
Huh?
You're not looking at the most current chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I see it. Hang on.
We don't allow mentioning of other channels here. Goodbye to Scooter.
Hang on.
Oh, somebody beat me to
I
it,
want to
damn it.
I want to see it. Wait, hang on. I can't see it. Let me just. I'd like to reply.
That damn Kaz.
Talking about
Fast finger.
You don't need to reply because it wasn't the truth.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, just stop. Oh.
That's right, Sakura girl. We kind of are taking out the trash.
Soul Sister says, we love you, Dreamy. Prayers for my friend Dreamy. That's right. That's what this is about. This is about everybody coming together, and everybody needs to pray and pray really hard.
I wasn't saying anything about lying. I'm just saying what I'm concerned about. That's all. I'm not.
No, nobody's talking about you, Lisa. They're talking about the person who got deleted.
Okay. I don't think anyone's lying about anything.
Nobody is.
It's just opinions. It's not a lie. People are entitled to their own opinions, and we're giving opinions. I don't think that's.
I'm sorry, trying to go and find somebody in the hospital who you don't actually have any kind of real relationship with, that's wrong. Really wrong.
That's just trying to get attention. Bring attention on yourself.
Pulling up an article that might reveal closer to where she's at is quite ridiculous.
I don't know. I'm really concerned that Two Scooter Chick has come in.
She's
Why are you
gone. You don't have to worry about it.
No,
She's
I
been
know,
here
but-
listening probably for all this time and
No.
finally felt the need to say something.
I know, but that's so. It should be MRB that comes in. If she's got a problem, then she should come in. And
Don't even say her name, Lisa. Don't even say her name.
That's not allowed on the channel.
I am sorry, but
Yeah, because then I'll have to clip you out, and then nobody will hear you saying it anyway.
I wasn't talking about Scooter. I never mentioned Scooter at all. So let her do her own dirty work. Don't put it on somebody else to do it. Don't let. Oh, it's so annoying.
It is
It's really
annoying,
not.
isn't it?
It's not scooters.
And then
Yeah.
we have to wonder
Yeah.
why would we be surprised that,
Yeah.
they
It's
can't
not
respect
Scooter's
people's
thing.
privacy.
I wasn't saying anything about Scooter. Absolutely not. Nobody was. Nobody was. So for her to come in and say that, I don't really understand why she felt the need to do that. It wasn't about her at all.
Maybe she
Hang on,
was, you
hang
know.
on, hang on.
Oh.
Heather says, yes, the family said they're calling her phone and voicemail is turned off, so stop. They're writing everything down. My friend is barely able to open her eyes. Please stop. This is why I'm so pissed off. What good purpose can it serve them harassing them? What good purpose can it serve? No. Everybody needs to pray. Everybody needs to pray really hard right now. And let's face it, there's only one channel that is monetized and could try to make any money off of this. And that's even more sick to think about, right?
I'm just reading the chat. I'm really oh my goodness.
Tolbert, we're not going after Sally Ann.
Yeah, where's that come from? About us going, where's that come from? No,
I don't know. There's been a lot of talking.
No, it's got
Nana
nothing
14
to do with
says,
Sally Ann.
oh my, tears and prayers for dreaming. Right.
Oh, poop.
Suzanne A says some channels take their prayers back if you don't obey. That's true. And so, yeah, I wouldn't want those people praying for me. That's for sure. Because let me tell you, all of us need all the prayers we can get. I don't need people taking them back. Sunflower Brown says they do not need your inappropriate intrusions into their personal lives. They need privacy and prayer. Amelia B says praying for dreaming. Karen Lynn says, no, this isn't about Sally Ann.
No, not at all. I don't know where that's come from.
Sakura Girl says at Fluttermouse House. I always invert that. I don't know why. You always have the most delightful turn of phrase. You also have the greatest answers for everything.
You do, though. That's true.
Paradise, I don't know what has happened behind the scenes. All I can say is I see love and genuine concern. This is sad that this is being called harassment. All of this is just so disheartening. Harassment. No, concern. Bothering them is not concern. It's harassment. There's actually laws, HIPAA laws, that protect people's medical information for a reason.
Right to privacy. Everybody's entitled to it.
Liz Graham, I'm sorry to hear about dreaming. It's just so abusive. Oh my God, abusive. Yes, prayers for dreaming. She's in my thoughts. Greetings from Scotland, UK. Sunflower Brown says, have some damn regard for the family. That's exactly how that's why I'm not on camera. I'm so mad. JC Ray, I don't know what has went on. Maybe somebody could make a public pager card. Can people leave messages for dreaming? I'm not in any Discord and have been praying for her. JC Ray, we can't do anything publicly right now. Praying is the best thing you can do right now. Suzanne A, that's true. Prayers aren't conditional. That's right. I think there's a couple of different conversations going on.
Heather said, let me speak. What does
Heather?
Does Heather want to come on?
Look in Discord. The link is there.
Yeah.
It's locked up, but you can grab the link. Because I'm not letting just any Joe Blow coming into this one, because
Yeah.
I'm likely to tear them to shreds.
Yeah.
Tracy, you can too. You know where it's at in Discord. Go grab the link.
Will they find it okay? Links in Discord, yeah. Yeah, Kaz has just put up the links in Discord.
Yeah, I'm not sharing the link tonight because I'm too ready to I'm too ready to tear some heads off.
You know what? I can't believe Scooter came in and said that. I'm shocked. I'm
Oh,
really
I'm not.
shocked.
I'm not at all.
I really am. I am.
I'm not at all.
Like, why would you? Why would you?
I think she's grabbing the link. I just don't understand. I just don't understand people. I really don't.
No, I don't either. I don't either. I don't know whether she's completely oblivious to what's happened. I don't know. But that's a shame. If that's
Heather, are you there?
I am.
Hi,
Sorry,
Heather.
I was mowing.
Hey, gorgeous. All right.
I was mowing the yard and eating, I don't know, dust and crap. So sorry if I'm a little
No, it's okay.
choky sounding. So I turned the live on, and just I feel like I need to speak on. You've hit a lot of things on the head, no doubt, perfectly. But I'm gonna speak for my friend, and I'm not gonna throw this out that I'm a bigger friend than anybody else or whatever. But she and I have been close for a long time, and I think a lot of people know that. We've gone through hell and back.
Yep.
And no matter what side, I hate the word side, but I'm gonna plug your ears. I don't give a damn what side you're on, what shit has happened. This is a human being, and this is my friend.
Yeah.
And she has been through hell lately. She was mentally having a hard time, physically having a hard time. And all this happened on top of her mother, her daughter, all the other things that we all go through in life. But she really wasn't doing well. Then the fuckery starts. And channels are saying things and whatever. Okay. But I know my friend, and I know what happened a few days before this. And I know the night this happens before the morning. The letter, the accusations that this is all your fault. Everything that's happened lately was Dreaming's fault. They couldn't use my name, they used hers. My friend is the most honest, big-hearted person I know in this world. And I stand by that. I'd do anything to fix what's happened to her now. It's nobody's fault what happened. It doesn't even matter to me. I get a voice message from my friend. I haven't heard from her since late Thursday morning early when I got off the phone. She continued on the phone with a couple other friends and, whatever, to the wee hours. Then this accident happens and we don't hear from her. So finally, Saturday, I call. I get a return call from her husband. Then I get 2 messages from her. I can barely understand my friend. I had to listen to it 5 times to figure out what she was saying and what happened. It's days later before I reach out again because I don't want to bother them. In the meantime, other channels are saying, oh, let's call the fire department. Let's go this. Oh, there's military insurance. Oh, there's this. People, if it was your loved one, your child, your family member, your spouse, your son, your daughter, how would you feel? I know there are some people that truly care. Hear me when I say it is private. They have locked everything down. They are writing everything down. They appreciate it. It is not the time. The woman doesn't even know what's going on. If I could fill her room with flowers from wall to wall, a princess crown, and have her lifted up like there's no tomorrow to make it better, I would. We can't. You cannot send anything. You cannot go see her. She has said, even to her husband, and he told me, they're not letting her brothers and sisters up there, even if they could. She doesn't want anybody. And now she is not in any condition. Let her be. There will be a time and place for everybody to, leave her phone alone, leave everything alone, her Facebook, whatever it is, leave her alone. She's not going to get anything anytime soon. So I'm begging you from the bottom of my heart, if ever she meant anything, just let her go. Let her be. I try every few days. If I get an update, I will send messages through people that have asked, a neutral party. I will let you know what I know when I know. But I told her husband, I am not going to bother him every day. No news is good news. And her heart is not in any condition right now to worry about everything else. So that woman has to get to that point first, then all the other. So that's just where it is. That man is older. He has lost his home. His wife, is hanging on there. I can't imagine the fuckery he must feel when he has to go to the nurse's station because the phone's ringing off the wall. Or they're paging him or asking him to come out here and get on the phone. Or her phone's ringing. And I'm just like, oh my God, I had no words. I have no words. So please, I'm begging you people, just leave her alone. Pray for her. That's what she needs. She doesn't deserve anything else but good talk, good vibes. Whether you meant well or not, it's not good. It's not good. There's no reason. I didn't get any more information than anybody else until I heard from her. And even then I couldn't understand her. I just knew she was burned. She was crying. She was talking about she couldn't see. She couldn't push the phone. She could only push the button A. She was on the floor. There was so much smoke. It's a miracle she got out.
Heather, I'm so sorry.
Well, I just want people to understand what we're looking at. If they want to be nosy, this is it. And I told him, I said, I have not going to send even a card. I don't have permission, more or less, to give it to anybody else or anybody else to. I promise you, on the Bible, no. Please leave her alone, please. That the only reason I got to speak to him is because I left a message. He called me back, and I said, please, I just want you to know I'm here. Here's my number. You let me know. We're ready. Anything we can do. Send money, whatever we can do. He said, I don't need anything. I don't. And I said, I know you don't. We have to get her heart better. And if anybody knows my friend, she has the biggest heart in the world, but it's tired. It's tired. It's tired from all the shit. Let it go. I am tired of having to come on here and be upset or defend something. I pray that one day soon, Dreaming and I's name doesn't get brought up anymore. We really don't want to be. We really just want to laugh and talk again and tell stories and hear her voice. That's all I want. And the minute we get to that point, everybody will know. I promise. That's all I want to say. I don't know if I left out anything else, but I don't want to get upset. And she wouldn't want us this way. She wouldn't. She has the biggest heart of anybody. She hates all the things that have gone wrong. And, and her, she's just special that way. So,
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yes. No, I've not been the last few days because my friend is really suffering and I'm in another state. I can't fix it. I can't be there. And, I wish it had been me. I wish the letters had come to me. I wish the whole channel thing had gone to me. Everything had come to me, but it didn't. And I feel hopeless when I eat something or drink something. I feel guilty. She's having to have everything. She's having to have tubes to breathe. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I just, again, if it was your loved one, you just have to think. I know there's people that probably care some. I got that. People that don't understand, don't know what's going on. Maybe I kind of filled you in. I don't know a lot of the details. I didn't ask him. It didn't matter to me.
Yeah.
He just stated there, he's just there with her. That's all that matters.
Right.
He was just glad she got to get out. So, I mean, I think the dog's going to be okay. Somebody mentioned the dog. It was burned. I think, it's going to be fine. She mentioned that in the message I got. And I kind of figured that's what she was saying out. And I don't even know. She describes about, what happened. And not really, just trying to get out and how bad it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, she's been airlifted. I mean, she's in a burn unit. They're concerned about her heart. That's all that I need to say because that is all I know. And that is enough. Other than he said, she's sedated enough until they can run tests and figure out what else they're going to do. So please, just however, if you don't believe in whatever the power, your spirit, whatever the power, light a candle, whatever that moment you have in peace, just please, in her honor, just say something positive, lift her up.
Just leave her alone.
Yeah, just let's
leave her alone.
Yeah. I try,
Let her be.
and Yeah, I try and answer people when they ask me what's going on the best I can. If I know anything, if I'm short, please understand. I'm trying, but I have to, like today, to get outside and do something and whack the bushes with the sheer things just to keep me from screaming. But again, it's just because I want her to be well and I want everybody to get along. And just stop. Just stop it. Stand down.
Just
Stop it. Be grown
yeah.
adults and understand at the end of the day, this is just YouTube. There
Yeah.
is lives out here and people just I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter about hatred. It doesn't matter about disliking. It doesn't matter about what you think somebody did. At the end of the day, today it stops. For dreaming's sake, it stops. It becomes neutral. Everybody forgive each other. Let's move on. Stop it. Stop it. He told me her voicemail's turned off. Stop texting her phone. Stop calling her phone. Stop calling the hospital. Stop calling the police department. Stop talking about he was in this and that so you can find out about her insurance. Stop it. Her daughter, doesn't need to have to worry about recording shit and finding out things so that she can write it down so down the future they may have to look into doing something. God help,
Yeah.
So that's all. Like I said, please just lift her up and the funny jokes and the silliness and the goofiness that she and I or she does. And I mean that nicely. I just mean, that was her spirit. She's just funny and silly. And that's just honored her contribution to all of us being part of whatever we have, communities, life, friendship, reaching out, hearing her on a day when you were having a bad moment and she tells you something silly or whatever. Whatever that moment you can remember that was good, just keep that in your mind and let all this other go. Forgive it all. Forgive it all. Dreaming would want it all stopped. It all hurt her, regardless of who and what in the fuckery was going on. She wants everyone to just get along. Just get along. Let's just move forward today. Please, this moment, just stop for her. Stop it. So when she gets out and she looks back, she can go, oh my gosh, look what all wonderful things have happened since. In messages, I'm taking pictures and I'm writing things down the road. I'll let you know when we send cards, whatever we can do. I want to blow her up. I want her to know. And he knows, and I told you, there are hundreds and thousands of people that love her to death and sending love. He knows. So that's all. I'm done. I'll get off my soapbox.
Amen.
It's true. It's all true.
I'm gonna get off here now. Thank you for letting me
You're welcome.
have a moment.
You're welcome anytime. You know that.
I know, but dang it, I don't want to have to do this. I don't want to have to, it just, dang it. Can we look at dead animals or something looking goofy and move on? I wish, that's just, she would want to be funny and she doesn't want any of us that. She doesn't want me
Well,
that.
there might be taxidermy on Friday. Will that make you happy?
Yeah, that's what I mean. She would be.
Yeah.
Well, I did have some things to clear up other than wanting to kind of, say a prayer for her.
I'm still on here.
And
What?
I'm still on here.
Who's
I
that?
know you are, sweetheart. Were you going to say something?
Who's that?
It's Tracy.
Tracy.
Tracy. Can you hear
Yeah.
me? This is Tracy.
Can you hear me? It's just that it shouldn't come to this. It shouldn't come to,
Yeah, we
it
shouldn't
shouldn't
have to
come
be
to
pissed
this.
off that people are trying to track people down.
No, you shouldn't. And people shouldn't be tracking. And I've watched it. So anyone that wants to come into the chat and go, I don't know what this is about, and put that emoji with a long nose, I watched it all take place, and it it no, you don't do that. You just don't do that. And then for the other people that hurt her. The words hurt. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone thinks. Words hurt. And
Totally
when they're
agree. Totally agree.
spoken, they
Yeah.
hurt. And dreaming reminds me of, I just feel so like she was the very first person that I reached out to when I got into Slack that I've been kicked out of. But anyway, and her words to me were, I'm a very outgoing person. I really love to meet new people. I really love to learn about where people, live. She was just so genuine and so kind, and I was like drawn to her. She reminds me of my older sister. She's kind of like the person that, like, she will say things that, like, oh no, we don't, like, she'll be like, just say it, when rest of us are like, oh, we want to say it, but we're not gonna. So she was just a boisterous, just personality that was just beautiful in every way. And if she wasn't your cup of tea, so fine, so what? That's fine. Move on. She didn't mind that. Move on. It was okay with her. But words hurt. And when things were
Can
said
I?
to her, she was hurt.
I'll pick up
And
on
all I
something you
can,
said, Tracy. Something you said about words hurting. Remember that saying that we always grew up with, which was "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me." It didn't take long.
right,
It didn't take long for me to realise that was absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish.
rubbish.
I think words can hurt far more, actually, than somebody hitting you with a stick. Words will
Right,
last. Yeah, absolutely.
right. Because
Absolutely.
they stick
They
with you.
do hurt.
They do hurt.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Thing, and they read it again, and they read it again, and you just never know. And
Yeah.
I just, I want more for humanity. I want to be like, I mean, I want to be that person who just loves, that just knows, And Kim, you, darling, you are so amazing. I don't know how anyone could ever say anything ugly to you. You have provided a platform for people to come to talk, to vent, to whatever. And I just love you. I love the community that you have. I know that your Discord is nothing top secret, CIA, any of that. It's Discord. Um, it is what it is. I'm so sorry that you got crap for that you didn't deserve, and I just hate all of this. I hate it. It's not worth it.
I
And
probably need to.
go
I was going
ahead.
to say I probably need to apologise if I said anything out of turn. I know Scooter came in, and I know it's probably because of what I said, and I do apologise if I said anything I shouldn't. It wasn't supposed to be a horrible thing, so I apologise if I did. I was just saying what I thought. So I apologise to everybody if I said anything out of turn. I just wanted to say that.
Did I say something else? I'm not
Yeah.
following the chat, so I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Scooter came in, and it was probably because of what I said before that.
Oh,
So I apologise if I did anything to kind of, as incendiary. I didn't mean to be incendiary about
I'm not a
anything.
hacker. Hang on. I'm not a hacker, says the 5 dislikes are from Scooter and her alt.
Yeah.
It's okay. You know what? The dislikes help you just as much as the thumbs up. So it's okay.
Right.
I
I'll
know.
take
That's why I said I saw that come up, and I just wanted to apologise if I said anything that caused any problems. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I don't know what you're worried about. Listen.
I would think. I just would think that Scooter would be able to like form her own opinion of everything. I don't know. And
I'm beginning to think
And
there's a
at
lot of
this point, I
people in
don't
this
care.
world
I
that
just
should
want
not.
to make sure.
I'm beginning to think there's a lot of people in this world that
I,
cannot form their own opinions.
I would
Yeah.
think that there would that people could, but I never want that taken away from me. I have learned in the past couple of days who I want to I surround who I want to surround myself with and be amongst. I can't. I'm not gonna follow suit
Yeah,
because
Oggy, yeah.
I,
Scooter was in here. Scooter was in here
it's
earlier.
just too much.
Just letting you know.
Um, it's just too much. It's just mm.
Crafty, hi, Crafty
Dreaming needs
Pete.
our prayers.
Crafty Pete wants to come on.
Yeah,
Hi,
dreaming needs our
Tammy.
prayers.
Yes, streaming needs lots and
Um,
lots of prayers, and
that's
she needs
all.
prayers from people who aren't going to take them back later.
Right now,
She just needs genuine prayers.
yeah. Oh, gosh, don't even get me started on that.
And for any Catholic
Um,
out there, you need to be saying the rosary for her. That's the best thing you can do for her right now.
yeah. I mean, I things have just kind of come to me. I have a couple of channels I watch now. Crappy Peeps, WhiteTiger Unplugged. Hey, I just it's you surround people. So I want to be surrounded by people that I can genuinely laugh with, talk with, love with. I'm not gonna follow and be something that I'm not. I'm sorry. And someone I haven't been able to say this, and I really, really wanted to say this. Like when someone puts out a video and then their video, first thing they say or on down the line, they say, "Oh, well, my channel wasn't boring when we were praying for your daughter." That that just got me. So,
Yeah.
no, we just need people that are going to pray for Dreaming, love Dreaming, and be there for her, whatever she needs. We need her to pull through this, and then the rest will take care of whether they need help and whatever they need help with in the future. We just need to pray her through this, love her through this, and get her healed. That's
Right.
what means the most.
Yep.
And
Exactly what
One
she
last thing. One last thing.
Yeah.
I think I will say this in all to everybody, all sides, all mess, all drama, all whatever. You know, regardless of whatever's going on, if you see something that doesn't seem right, please speak up. If you see somebody calling the fire department or calling it hospital looking for somebody, tell them, hey man, that's probably not cool. It's okay. Have an opinion. I don't care what side of the track you're on or whatever's going on. Just, please, for everybody, just stop it today. That's what I asked today. Stop for her right now. Doesn't matter about, sorry, she's going to get her feelings hurt, whatever's
True.
going on. Stop again. In honor of all this,
True.
just stop it. Let it go today. Forgive
You
everybody.
may
Let's
be
move on.
right. You may be a nurse, but if you're not in the nurse in that jurisdiction or affiliated with that person, the hospital, you can't know. There's HIPAA laws.
I felt
There's
horrible.
things,
Take
no,
it
you
with you.
can't just go searching stuff. And I'm sorry for the fearless leader that's going to sit up there and chomp on whatever she's eating and talk about, oh, well, I know about the dog. I know about the dog. This dog, she has this dog. She has this dog. She doesn't have a dog. She's so worried about a dog. Excuse me? That's your fearless leader. I need to go
If you'd
now.
heard her, if you'd heard the tears the day I went back to try and find this message she left one morning, and my friend had called and left a message. I'm gonna end this, and I'm hanging up so I don't talk again. But I'm gonna leave everybody on all sides to think about this. I get up one morning and there's a message from Dreaming, And I picture her as a little girl in a foofy dress with her big brown eyes or whatever, looking up at, her mom with big, huge, fat tears rolling down her face. And the message begins, and she's crying so hard, genuinely sobbing. I am so lost. I don't know where to go anymore. I seem to mess up everywhere I go. I don't understand the rules. I keep getting in trouble, and I don't mean to. I'm just lost. I'm just going to leave YouTube. I just don't know what to do anymore. Everybody gets mad at me. And I just remember thinking, damn it. I don't give a damn where she goes, what she says. That woman wouldn't hurt a flea. She does not cause drama where she goes. She does not lie. She didn't mean to get things started. It wasn't her fault that day. She didn't plan anything. She has felt horrible that anything ever happened. And sometimes she was just having a moment, if she went somewhere she wasn't supposed to, or she said hi for somebody's video that wasn't nice in a description. She didn't know to read the description. She said hi to a friend about a bush or a tree because that was her friend one time. And that was the moment she wanted to say. And I was glad the person said a heart and liked it. It meant a lot to her and me. It really meant a lot. But then she gets a vile letter that cusses her out with capital letters and F words and the GD. Listen, this woman's not going to lie. But again, to put proof out there, it's not going to matter. Dreaming doesn't, it was already done. You'd already poked her again with the hot poker. Let her alone. She just wanted to go and say hi to people, ask how people are, have anybody seen such and such, maybe make a craft or two. Her husband would go
Amy,
out.
I just sent it to you privately.
And try and find, the stuff to make whatever it was she saw on Davita's channel one day. She was so excited lately. He finally got all the pieces. And she accidentally one day, not it wasn't a big deal. She just put it in Discord. Hey, Davita, I finally got all my supplies. I can't wait to make that thing. And I said, Dream, 4:30 in the morning. Did you realize you put that in Discord? And we started laughing. She said, I don't know what's wrong with my phone. Bless her heart. Technology in the last few months has not gone well. And, we laughed about it. But that's
I know how hard I had to work.
Yes,
to get her situated. And then I got people coming to me, go, there's 2 dreamings in here? I said, we can have 50 dreamings in here. I don't care.
Oh my God. It took him and I 2 weeks to get her in dream. It was 2 weeks to get her in Discord, but the whole week, her nephew come over there. Everybody helped her. Before it was over, Dreaming had her own channel in Discord, by the way, now.
Yeah, I know she does.
And me and Kim were going back and forth, and I'm texting. I finally said, can y'all call each other and do this? Because I'm in the middle trying to tell Dreaming, do you see such and such? And Kim would say, tell her look for this. And it was funny, but that was just Dreaming. I mean, she went in and thought she sent that on Davita's channel, and it went to Discord, but it was her. That was her. She was so excited about him going to all these dollar stores to find the stuff she wanted to make. And now it's burned up. But either way, that is how she was. And I'm not going to listen to anybody say, oh, it's all her fault. These things happen. She's a lot. Please put my name there. Leave her alone. Because that woman that day calling me like a little child, upset, just, you could hear the pain and the humiliation. You could hear all rolled into one. I'm so lost. I don't know where to go anymore. I don't know what to say, what the rules are. And because I kept telling her, just wherever you go, just be careful. Just don't mention channels. Don't mention, nobody wants any. We're just trying to make. I know. But she still, things would happen. And she just, honestly, never meant to hurt anybody. And what she did wrong, if you want to call it wrong, she owned it. She said, please forgive me. Let's move on.
She never did anything wrong that I saw.
You people that lost her friendship, you lost a good woman. And, down the road, whatever, she's the most forgiving person I've ever known. And, I hope to be like her. I really do. I hope, I admire her. And that's why I feel like today I have to speak up and say, no more. Today is it. Think about that voice when she calls crying like that, crying, sobbing. I'm lost. Where are my friends? I don't know where to go anymore. So that's what I'm going to leave you with. I love you all and thank you all for praying for her and caring and please just let me know today that this is it. This is it. No more ugly talk. No more offending anybody. Nobody taking it personal. Nobody. Stop. It's all good. It's all good.
Love you, Heather.
Love y'all. Thank y'all.
Love
Take
you.
care, Heather.
Good night.
Okay. Bye.
Oh. Wow.
Hi, Tammy.
Hey, Tammy.
Uh-oh. I think
So,
she hit the... I think she
the
disconnected. I'm
I'm
sure
not the
she'll
only
be back.
one. I thought I was the only one that hit the wrong
She
button.
turned her video off.
I did the same
Ah.
earlier.
I'm really like pulling my hair out. That's how mad I am.
Deep breath.
I'm really worried that I've made things worse. I'm really worried about that. I hope not.
Just let
Hi,
it go,
Tammy.
Lisa. You're
Hi
fine.
there.
I know, but I
Hi,
do.
Tammy.
I'm a worrier.
Hi there.
I'm a worrier.
What's up?
Well, after we get off, I have to go to the front of the top of your video so I can see what's up.
Oh,
Is there an up? Do we have an update on dreaming? Because I woke up feeling
No.
Okay.
No. If we had, it would not be out in public anyway.
Okay. Understood.
I didn't misspeak.
No,
did
I actually just
Did I?
you know, Tuesday's my rant day, and I actually had a lot of things to rant about, and I thought I'd start it off by praying for dreaming,
I'm worried that I did.
and then it just kind of went from there. I addressed video that I was unable to participate in, and a couple of other things that was really aggravating me, and we had a few people come into chat, and that's pretty much it. I don't know how much you missed.
I just came on. I've done a major rehaul of furniture from room to room.
That sounds like fun.
I'm a sweaty mess. Hubby just hung up a big picture that I had to move because I moved my big scrapbooking bookcase in the living room. So Loopy Lisa came up on panel and I misunderstood what she gave her mom for Mother's Day, and we had lots of laughs.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. That was fun.
I thought
Thank
it was
you for
quite an
having me.
interesting gift to give your mother. Myself, I mean, you know.
Uh-oh. Maybe I don't want to know.
No, probably not. Thank you for having me. It was lovely. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was good
Oh,
fun.
you need to come on more often.
It was really good fun.
I thought maybe you had something you wanted to say.
Me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Tammy.
Let me think about it because I'm sure I do. But I think what I heard for the last 5 minutes, it's amen.
Yeah, that's
Amen.
what I said. That's what I said to it.
Amen.
I cannot believe the things that people do. I really can't.
And it can't
And
be, I mean, it's not out of concern. It's out of, I don't even know what the word is. Maybe you used the word earlier. I wasn't on here, but
I don't know. I honestly don't know people's motivation. It's beyond me at this point. I really don't.
because they have Heather's text or they have Heather's phone number and they all know that Heather and Dreamy are super close. So it would have taken one phone call to say, wait, let's see if we can get an update. Not all that.
It almost seems to me like there's some kind of one-upsmanship going on, and I don't understand that.
Yeah.
It's a competition.
Somebody's life is on the line here. This is not YouTube bullshit. I mean, it's not. It has nothing to do with YouTube.
I think that's what upsets me the most. is that people
Right.
are forgetting that this is actually a life, and somebody's mother, somebody's grandmother, somebody's wife, somebody's daughter. That's what upsets me, is it's not something that is a drama. It's real life, and that's quite disturbing that stuff is being done that I don't know, it makes me uncomfortable. The whole thing makes me really uncomfortable. It
Yeah.
does.
And I said,
Yeah,
I'll
I've been stewing on this for 2 days.
okay.
So it's appalling. I can't, I mean, maybe because I don't act that way, I can't, figure it out. It's like we try to, figure out these killers and stuff, right? And you really can't, because you don't think the same way they do. So what they think and what they do doesn't make any sense to you. It's the same kind of thing,
Yeah.
I guess. Because, like, to be fair, I could have taken it to YouTube first. That was not my first thought. That was not my first thought.
And
No, it wasn't. It wasn't, and that just goes to show
As
it wasn't, because you didn't.
prayers.
That's the whole point.
Right.
And
We have spent 3 days and nights
Yeah.
in Discord talking and venting and complaining and wondering what the
Yeah.
as
But YouTube-
Heather
but
says, fuckery people are doing,
But
because it's
putting it on YouTube-
ridiculous. It's absolutely insane.
Nothing was even discussed about putting it on YouTube, and yet some other channel decided that was the best thing to do, was to put it straight and go and give personal details, give where they were. I mean, we knew where she was. We knew. She talked to us about where she lived and was quite open with us in chat about that, and that's fine. But to put that on YouTube in front of so many people, that's not
It's
good.
irresponsible.
Yes.
Very.
It's not good. It's not good. When she talked to us, she was doing it privately and doing it between us. But for somebody to put those details on the channel in front of hundreds of people that don't actually even know who she is, that's not appropriate.
Yeah.
It's not appropriate in this situation.
No, right. Right.
No.
And what's appropriate is
To a
you can
smoke-
get on there and you can ask people to pray, right? You can ask people to pray, but you don't need to give out all the minute details.
No,
Well,
absolutely.
what, just because you have them to give?
Yeah.
No. And you don't go harassing people. I just don't get it. I just really don't get it.
I don't. And I don't either. I don't.
That the newspaper that they were, or the news channel that they were looking at, said she was in critical care. So you're going to call her phone and think that she's going to answer,
Right.
or
Right.
leave a message, and then the husband is trying to, answer when he's.
Well, last night, I actually, when people were talking, I heard that they had tried to say that it wasn't critical, it was something else, and I'm like, why are you even trying to find out? Like, who does that? Who does that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, who does that?
When they called, that news channel said she was transferred in critical care. The end, period, the end.
Right. Because let's face it, the news said everything they could say, that they
Yeah.
were allowed to say, and that's it. And so nobody should have gone digging deeper than that.
Nope.
But do you know what the difference is? That on the other channel, everything was done with people that didn't know her, don't know her, just kind of a gossip situation. Heather came on, who is a friend of hers, and wanted to release and wanted to talk, and did that on her own,
Right.
because she wanted to. And that's a very different situation. When it's somebody that knows her and wants to talk and wants to kind of say, this is my friend and I'm worried about her, and didn't give any personal details, did nothing like that. Just kind of said, I'm worried about her and I love her. And that's a very different thing to people that don't even know this person giving out personal details where she is and are wanting to go and see her. That is so incredibly different, and it's horrible what's being done elsewhere. Really, really horrible, and it's disturbing. And if they can't see that, then there's a problem. There's a problem. There really is. Sorry.
I know it's really frustrating.
Yeah.
And you know, when we first found out, I mean, I still feel like I'm walking around, have been sucker punched because like it came out of nowhere, right? So like you're stunned and you're still not over that. And then you're listening that these people are like trying to be super sleuth detective and track people down in a damn hospital. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be different if they were coming to us and saying, you know, we need 5 people to come here and help do this, or, you know, we need help with this, or that'd be different. But really? Who wants to be stalked when they're in a damn hospital?
Exactly. Exactly. And it's the same. If something were to happen to me, I'd be more than happy for you or for Kaz or for people that I know well to be, you know, wanting to know and finding out information. But when it's it's people you don't know and actually aren't that worried about and really don't even like, then that's a very different thing. That's a very different thing. And that is disturbing. It's disturbing that these people are taking it on themselves to do this when there really isn't any need for them or reason for them to do this other than kind of finding out information.
Right.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
And I want to tell everybody why I picked. Somebody said or something earlier in the chat about I should have put angels up there instead of candles. But as a Catholic, we always light candles when you're praying, so that's why I did that.
You do, yep.
They are beautiful, actually. They're lovely.
They are.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess everybody's gotten their stuff out.
Have you? You okay?
Do you feel better?
No, because I would
A
like to go
little.
on a bleep 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 session, but I'm not going to do that. I still try to have some decorum on my channel.
Hang on. Somebody called Punk Rocker.
Yeah, I know. I just took care of that one.
Ah!
Oh.
I don't care if I don't care if you are afraid, if people are afraid of getting kicked out of Discord. The only people that are afraid of getting kicked out of Discord is people that are doing shit they shouldn't be doing.
Oh, it's Robin Swan. Robin Swan, that was.
Not anymore.
Punk Rocker Pixie Sticks is Robin Swan. Oh, okay. I thought she was all right. I'm surprised.
And this is why people feel the way they do when you do shit like that. You get blocked and you keep coming back with new names because you weren't satisfied saying the shit you said the first time.
I'm really upset by that. I thought she was all right.
And for everybody who said she was the voice of reason, I'm just want to point this out. She really must not be the voice of reason over there. Yeah. I know what it is. They're pissed off because somebody's venting to them now instead of us that's running information in all 3 ways, that we made the decision to remove from Discord because people did not feel safe with her there sharing information.
Yeah. I've just been told I'm behind the times. I've just been told that. I don't.
You know, if they want to bring that shit out front, that's fine. I have nothing to hide. Nothing.
No, I mean,
it doesn't mean you have to be allowed into all the private channels. Because let's face it, I have a private channel that I can go into and talk to myself. I have the best conversations with myself, to be frank. But seriously, you know, I have people that private message me, go, I want to be in all the locked channels. Really? Because I'm not letting you in my mod channel. for Pete's sake. And who doesn't have a locked area where their mods go? You have to, because there's shit you got to decide, because
Can
there's
I
always
just?
people that
I need to respond to Apple Brooks. Apple Brooks has put, so you censor people's opinions? No disrespect. No, we don't censor people's opinions. We just don't like people that are talking rubbish about us and about the people that we care about. That's all. And you haven't gone. You haven't been blocked. So we're not censoring you. You're
No,
still
we
there.
don't censor people's opinions.
So-
What we do is we don't want people saying lies, out and out
Yes.
lies.
Exactly.
Things
And
that
you're
aren't
still there.
true.
We haven't blocked you. We haven't. So it just goes to show we don't censor everybody because you're still there. Otherwise, we would have just timed you out or blocked you. So your opinion is always welcome, and that's fine. So you're still there. So that just goes to show that we don't censor. But yeah, I had to just say that.
You want to hear something funny about censoring people? I'll give you guys a little tidbit about when I was running a guild on World of Warcraft, right? And of course, we had a Discord. I mean, I still have the Discord for that. And one of my buddies that is in the current Discord, right? He was he was a mod, and he was one of those, if you broke any little rule, if you did any little thing, if you said any little thing that you weren't supposed to say, like boom, you were gone. I would come back and people would be going, oh my God, he kicked so and so and so and so and so and so. And I'm like, well, he's a mod. He must have kicked him for some reason. And then he'd, go, oh, well, they did the, okay, I wasn't going to let him talk bad. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. So I'm saying, you got to have people in your inner circle that you trust. If you don't trust them, then they shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
And, we still have people going in, just sitting there wanting to look and carry information. And so when we think we have people doing that, they are likely to get kicked out. I can't think of one person that, came to me and said, hey, I don't really chat that much, but I still want to hang around that I have kicked. No, that's not what I do. It's the people that come in, never say anything, never post anything. But, people get upset. People get upset when they're not in the secret rooms. Hell, I'm never in anybody's secret rooms. The only secret rooms I get to be in is my own damn secret rooms.
And the only secret rooms I get to be in are yours.
Shit.
So we're
if I could trust everybody would be in the same damn rooms. But unfortunately, you can't trust everybody. And that's not my fault. People do that to themselves.
I know. Although, do you know what? After everything that's happened with the whole J Bells thing and everything, I have reconnected with an awful lot of my friends, like really good friends that I've known for a long time that I haven't spoken to. I've reconnected with loads of people that I've been chatting with. And it's a good thing. It's actually a good thing because it does make you realize kind of who you had before and who you can trust, and I kind of have reconnected with a lot of people, and I love that. Although of course I will always trust you, this, and always be around you, but outside of YouTube I've suddenly got all these people that I'm now reconnecting with and chatting with, and I love it. No, but it does make you suddenly think, oh my goodness.
Are you laughing at Kaz?
No, I'm laughing at Mr. Roger Rabbit. He says, hell, I don't even have access, and I'm in the same room as one of the mods. He is right about that. He doesn't have access. And actually, I have access to things on his server. That might not be too fair.
But I do have to make it clear that you will always be part of my life. But it does make you wonder about when you go through a situation where you kind of find out that somebody was completely not right. That you do start.
Well, I go with the default setting of I don't trust people. I just don't.
No, I know.
I just don't.
And I'm getting to be like that. That is actually who I'm getting to be, and I don't like it very much, but I think it's necessary after everything that I've been through. And I'm kind of picking up on stuff that I would not normally have picked up on, and I'm seeing things I would not normally see. And I'm kind of reconnecting with people that I've known for a very long time, that I know everything about, and it's good. It's good. I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
I think that people. I think that first of all, guilty people, they're always liars and guilty people. They're always worried about what's being said in private, right?
Yeah.
But let's face it, they're not on every phone call you have with everybody.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter if they're in every room you're in. It doesn't matter, right?
Oh, I don't care. I don't care at all.
And trust me, trust me, it's extremely difficult to try to funnel people into rooms where they feel safe to say the things that they want to say and get off their chest, right? And then I have to listen to everybody bitching. Well, so and so, and I have to deal with all that. I do. At the end of the day, it's not my mods, it's not anybody else, it's me. Right? Yeah. But what happens is some of these people, they don't come to me. They go to everybody else and their brother. And then, people come to me and I'm like, well, I don't know why they're not messaging me then, because it's very clearly written, if you don't have access and you feel you should, or blah, 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 private message me. My only thing that I can assume from that is that, they don't want to hear the answer that I'm going to tell them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, look at you, Lisa. Like you couldn't find the mod room and you're like, Kim, did something happen here? Did I do something? and you had just collapsed the whole set of rooms.
I collapsed it, yeah. I've done that. Do you know what?
To be fair, you've done it more than once.
I panicked a little bit the other day because I couldn't find the room and it had moved. I think our mod room had moved above everything. It had all disappeared, and I was panicking, thinking, oh my god, it's gone. I couldn't find the collapsible thing, and then I realized it had completely moved. It had changed completely. I don't know if you realized that had happened, but it literally went like higher up.
I think she did it just to confuse you, Lisa.
Mr. Shannonite says I have a safety phrase for when I feel uncomfortable or threatened. Okay. Well, I hate to say this, but it is time that we're going to have to shut this down because my husband will be home soon.
Okay.
And God knows what kind of ruckus he's going to
create.
I was enjoying it.
I'll be in Discord though. I mean, I'll be able to talk in Discord.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you guys for being on panel. Thank you everybody in the chat. And thank you mods for taking care of some issues.
Business.
Bye bye.
And I guess I'm gonna do my best to do our Friday night fun night. Hopefully that'll work out. Can't 100% guarantee it, but I'm gonna try my best. And I guess we'll catch you all later. Until next time, God bless, and everybody, please pray for Dreaming. Okay?
Yes, absolutely. Lots of love.